Hello everyone and welcome to Gentle You Fitness. My name is Aneil and today we're going to work on lower body strength exercises in a seated position. All you're going to need today is a chair as well as a resistance band. In the description, you'll have a description to a Dynaband, and this is the Dynaband that I'm using today. If not, just pick up a Dynaband on Amazon or any storefront property. But all we're going to use today is just the Dynaband to work on our leg strength. So I'm going to leave it onto the floor for right now, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's have a seat in our chair. We're going to sit nice and tall. Try to come away from your chair back, and let's start with our march. Let's march our legs. Again, make sure to sit nice and tall so we can utilize our core as we're working out our lower body. We're going to go high knees here. Let's lift your knees up as high as you can. Always stay within a pain-free range of motion. So go up as high as you feel comfortable you should go to. We're going to go back to a normal march. March this back out. And we're going to switch to a front kick here. Let's bend your knee to extend and bend. Extend and bend. There you go. Go at your own pace here. You don't have to go too fast. Just feel this on the thighs and in our knees. Just kicking out our legs, just nice and gentle. It should not hurt. Again, this should not be a fast pace. Back to a normal march. Let's march this one back out. We're going to warm up our hips a little bit. So we're going to go out and in. Left leg, I want you to go out and in. Left, out and in. Out and in. Out and in. 4 more. Out and in. 2, out and in. 3, out and in. 1 more time, out and in. Right leg does the same. Ready? Right leg steps out to the side and back together. We're going out and in. Out and in. Good. Out and in. 4 more. Out and in. 2, out and in. 3, out and in. 1 more. Out and back in. Feet together. We're going to combine this. Left leg steps out and in. Right leg out and in. Left, out and in. Right, out and in. Left, out and in. Right, out and in. Left, out and in. Right, out and in. 1 more time here. Out, in, out, in. Let's do 1 more round for our hips, and we're going to leave our legs out. So left leg, we're going to step out. Right leg steps out. Left leg comes in. Right leg comes in. Let's do 5 together. Left steps out. Right out. Left in. Right in. 2, left out. Right out. Left in. Right in. 3, out. Out. In. In. 4, out. Out. In. 1 more. Out. Out and in. Let's switch down to those ankles here. So just your toes. Let's tap our toes up and down. Just trying to warm up our ankle joints here. Lifting the toes up and down. It doesn't matter how fast you go or how high you go. Just try to toe tap. We're going to switch to your heels now. So lift your heels up and down. Again, it doesn't matter how fast you go or how high. Just try to lift your heels off the floor, up and down. And we're going to pause here from here. Now we're going to add a little bunny hop to this. So stay right on our toes, sitting tall. We're away from our chair back, and we're going to hop up and down, up and down. So go at your own pace, just adding a little bunny hop to this. Try to lift your legs to hop off the floor and back down. And 1 more. Good. Now let's try to do a jumping jack out to the side. You're just going to hop to open, hop to close, hop to open, hop to close. Again, sit tall, come away from your chair back, hop to open, hop to close. Good. Open and close. 2 more. Open and close. Last one. Open and close. Rest in there. We're going to switch over to our Dynaband now. So grab your resistance bands. So whichever resistance band you have, just making sure it's nice and long. We're going to place our left foot right in the middle of our band. So left foot stays in the middle of our band. We're going to extend the leg out in front of you. It helps to scoot forward in your chair a little bit so we can work our whole leg. And again, sitting tall to work our core. Now with this band, if you hold at the ends of the band, it'll be a light resistance as we do our toe tap and our leg work. As you move your hands down towards your foot, it gets harder and harder. So you're in control of how much resistance to give yourself. So if it's too easy holding on here, just move a little further down by your knee and then pull back from there. If it's too hard, just move down towards the end of the band and resistance will be a lot easier. So as we're doing these exercises, you can change up your arm position and your hand position. So we're going to sit nice and tall. Your left foot is in the middle of the band. That knee is straight. Just the ankle here. I want you to point your toes down to the floor and then back up to the ceiling. Let's do 12 here. We're going to push down and up. 2 down and up. 3 down and up. 4 down and up. 5 down and up. 6 down and up. 7 down and up. 8 down and up. 9 down and up. 10 down and up. 11 down and up. One more, down and up. Staying with the same left leg, I want you to bend your knee to take that leg underneath your chair. Hold on tight here, and now you're going to swing to kick that leg forward. Again, bend your knee, take your leg underneath the chair. Hold on tight. My arms are not moving. They're holding the resistance. Left leg, swing forward and bend and extend. Good. 3, bend and extend. 4, bend and extend. 5, bend and extend. 6, bend and extend. 7, bend and extend. 8, bend and extend. 9, bend and extend. 10, bend and extend. 11, bend and extend. One more, bend and extend. Let's again stay with this left leg. We're going to reduce some of the resistance here. We're going to bring this knee up toward your chest. Hold on tight with your hands. So keep your hands there. That's adding your resistance. Now just your leg. Let's push it forward and then bend that knee back in. Good. Let's do 12 here. Ready? Left leg pushes out and back in. 2 out and in. 3 out and in. 4 out and in. 5 out and in. 6 out and in. 7 out and in. 8 out and in. 9 out and in. 10 out and in. 11 out and in. One more time, out and back in. Let's place that leg down. Good. We have one more for this left leg before we switch over to your right leg. So left leg, we're going to again lift it straight up. Let's have your elbows tucked in at your side. So your left leg is up. Elbows are tucked in. Hold on tight. All I want you to do here is you're going to push this leg down to the floor and then carefully, slowly lift that knee back up. So really control the movement. Don't try to push it down and then don't try to just let go and have it come spring back at you. So control your leg here. So elbows at your side, hold on tight. You're adding the resistance. Okay, push that leg down to the floor. Carefully and slowly come back up. Good. Again, push down. Slowly come back up. Good. This is 3. Let's go down to the floor and back up. 4, down and up. 5, down and up. 6, down and up. 7, down, slowly come up. 8, down and up. 9, down and up. 10, down and up. 11, down and up. One more, down and back up. Great job, everybody. We're going to place this one on the floor. We're going to come back to it, or you can leave it on your table, wherever you like. We are just going to give our hands a little bit of a break from holding on to that band, as well as this left leg. So as we give our legs and your hands a break, we're going to switch to the core here. So I want you to scoot to the end of our chairs. We're going to lean back against your chair back. Extend your legs out in front of you. So your heels are on the ground. Those toes are pointed up. Your knees are straight. And let's have your arms crossed. All I want you to do here is we're going to do a holding position. Pull the belly button in. We're going to come halfway off of your chair. Good. Try to squeeze your buns, and we're going to hold this position. The closer you are to your chair back, the harder this is. If we sit nice and tall, it's easy. And you're just going to slowly lean back till you feel that resistance on the stomach and low back area. If your feet come off the floor, it's okay. We're just trying to work the center, this core area, low back and abdominals. We're going to hold another 10 seconds. Make sure to breathe. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lean back and resting. Let's switch to a mini crunch here. So again, holding on, your arms are crossed so that way we don't use our upper body to pull us. I want you to pull your belly button in, and we're gonna sit all the way up and then leaning back to that chair back. So go at your own pace. You're gonna crunch up and then goes back down. We're gonna go for about 15 seconds if you can. Stop if you need to. If you need to use your hands, you can try to pull yourself forward a little bit, but make sure you're utilizing your core to do this. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lean back and resting. Let's do the holding position again. So pull that belly button in, come halfway off of your chair, hold the position, try to squeeze your buns. Again, the taller you sit, the easier this is. The closer you are to your chair back, the harder it is. Just don't rest on that chair back. Hold here another 10 seconds. Make sure to breathe. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lean back and resting. One more with our mini crunch, and then we'll go back to our legs. Pull the belly button in. We're going to sit all the way tall and leaning back. Good. Sit all the way up and lean back. Go at your own pace here. Do as many as you can. If you're not able to crunch up, just use your hands to pull up a little bit and then comes back down. Really control your weight as you go forward and back. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lean back and resting. Let's pick up our resistant tube again and go back to our legs. So find that resistant band. We're going to go ahead and hold on to this one. We're going to place our right foot now in the middle of the band. And we're going to extend this leg in front of us again. Okay. Holding on wherever you can find some resistance. We are going to sit nice and tall, again, away from your chair back. You can hold at the ends of your band. That'll add a light resistance. You can hold about where your knee is. That'll give you a medium resistance, usually a pretty good one to start with. Or you can go further down, closer to your foot. But let's sit nice and tall, just your right leg. We're going to point your toes down to the floor and then back up. Let's do 12 here. Goes 2, down, and up. 3, down, and up. 4, down, and up. 5, down, and up. 6, down, and up. 7, down, and up. 8, down, and up. 9, down, and up. 10, down, and up. 11, down, and up. One more, down, and up. Let's stay with the same right leg. We're going to bend your knee to take that leg underneath your chair. Now elbows are at your side. Hold on tight. We're going to now kick, extend your leg, kick forward. And again, bend that knee to take that leg under. Hold on tight. Your arms are not moving. That's adding resistance. Right leg kicks forward and bend. Good. This is 4. Kick forward and bend. 5, out and in. 6, out and in. 7, out and in. 8, out and in. 9, out and in. 10, out and in. 11, out and in. One more, out and back in from here. We're going to now bend your knee to take that up. Hold on tight. Now we're going to push this leg out in front of you and bend that knee again. Good. 2 goes out and in. 3, out and in. 4, out and in. 5, out and in. 6, out and in. 7, out and in. 8, out and in. 9, out and in. 10, out and in, 11 out, and in, one more out, and in, and one more for this leg here. We're gonna have your elbows tucked in, hold on tight. Your right leg, you're gonna push down to the floor. Control your weight as you bring it back up. Good, 2, pushing down, slow and controlled, come back up. 3, push down, and slowly up. 4, down, and up. 5, down, and up. 6, down, and up. 7, down, and up. 8, down, and up. 9, down, and up. 10, down, and up. 11, down, and up. One more, down, and up. Great job with that, everybody. Your upper body and your grip strength got a great workout as well as our legs here. We're going to work on the side of our hips. So with your band, I want you to tie up your legs. So take your band underneath your legs, feet together. We're going to make a nice little knot or a bow. The tighter it is, the more resistance you will have. So you can make it as tight as you like. You can make it as loose as you like. Depends on how much resistance you would like to give yourself. That's what's really nice about these resistant bands, is that you can modify the resistance however you're doing for the day. Okay, so I have the band around my upper thighs here. I'm going to start with those hips here. So feet together, just your knees. I want you to take your knees away from your body, but keep your feet together. The knees go out to the side. Let's hold this position. Again, sitting tall. We're away from the chair back. Let's go 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then knees back together. We're going to go for 12 of these. We're going to open up those knees out to the side and then comes back together. 2 goes out and in. 3 out and in. 4 out and in. 5 out and in. 6 out and in. 7 out and in. 8 out and in. 9 out and in. 10 out and in. 11 out and in. One more, out and back in. Stay in here. Left leg is going to step out to the side. Right leg stays there. Just your left leg is starting to move. Sitting tall, again, away from your chair back. Left leg comes back into the center. Left leg steps out and back in. Good. 2 out and in. 3 out and in. 4 out and in. 5 out and in. 6 out and in. 7 out and in. 8 out and in. 9 out and in. 10 out and in. 11 out and in. Last one, out and back in. Keep your left leg there. Right leg's doing that same. So right leg steps out to the side and then comes back in. Let's do 12 here. Ready? We're going out and in. 2 out and in. 3 out and in. 4 out and in. 5 out and in. 6 out and in. 7 out and in. 8 out and in. 9 out and in. 10 out and in. 11 out and in. One more, out and back in from here. We're going to switch over to this left leg again. Now we are going to scoot back a little bit and lean against your chair back. Left leg extends in front of you. We're going to swing from this hip. We're going to go out towards the side as far as you can, and then comes back to center. 2 goes out and in. 3 out and in. 4 out and in. 5 out and in. 6 out and in. 7 out and in. 8 out and in. 9 out and in. 10 out and in. 11 out and in. One more time, out and in. Let's place that one down. We're going to switch over to the right leg. Again, this is Dolly, my dog. She'll come in and out just to see what's going on since I'm talking to an empty room. So she might just hang out with us for a bit. She might also get kicked since she's sitting in front of me. All right, right leg. We're going to extend this out in front of us. Right leg goes out to the side and back together. 2 out and in. 3 out and in. 4 out and in. 5 out and in 6 out, and in 7 out, and in 8 out, and in 9 out, and in 10 out, and in 11 out, and in one more out, and back in, resting this one down. I am going to move her along because we are going to do front kicks here. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot her. Go ahead and move Dolly. Here, come over here. Right here. Okay, sit. You can slide over there. There you go. All right, with the band, I want you to take the band down towards your ankles here and open up your legs. Let me kind of scoot her over. Here, have a seat. Come on over here. All right. Well, we'll see how she does here. We're going to switch to that right leg here. So right leg, we're going to extend your knee to kick that leg forward and then comes back in. Now, in order to make this exercise a little harder, your left leg is going to go underneath your chair. Just kind of going as back as you can. So that way your band is a little tighter. So your right leg, let's lift it up. We're going to extend and kick that leg forward. Feel this right on the quad. Feel it also around the knee joint to help with stability. And then bend that knee again. Let's go 12 of these if you can. We're going to kick forward and back in. 2 out and in 3 out and in 4 out and in 5 out and in 6 out and in 7 out and in 8 out and in 9 out and in 10 out and in 11 out and in one more out and in. Let's try that with your other leg here. So right leg, take that toe under the chair. Left leg, lift up. We're going to kick it forward and back in. 2 out and in 3 out and in 4 out and in 5 out and in 6 out and in 7 out and in 8 out and in 9 out and in 10 out and in 11 out and in one more out and in. Let's do that one again. Last exercise actually, and then we're going to stretch out. So left leg, take that toe under the chair. Right leg, lift this up. Let's kick it forward and back in. 2 out and in 3 out and in 4 out and in 5 out and in 6 out and in 7 out and in 8 out and in 9 out and in 10 out and in 11 out and in one more out and in. And let's switch legs. Right leg, take the toe under your chair. Left leg, lift up and kick it forward and back in. 2 out and in 3 out and in 4 out and in 5 out and in 6 out and in 7 out and in 8 out and in 9 out and in 10 out and in 11 out and in one more out and in. Great job with that, everybody. Let's go ahead and take our feet out of this resistant band. We can place it on the floor. We can put that away a little bit later. But go ahead and grab a sip of some water. You could pause the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video so that way I keep popping up and we can continue to exercise. And then we'll go ahead and stretch out. So once you're ready to stretch out with us, let's go ahead and begin. We'll have our palms facing your chair legs. We're going to inhale, deep breath in through your nose. Let's reach those arms up to the ceiling. And exhale, blow this all the way out. Good, again, let's do that again. Let's inhale, deep breath in, all the way up. And exhale, all the way down. One more time, deep breath in through your nose. Reach up as high as you can. And then lowering it back down here. We're going to stretch out our legs. Let's start with your right leg here. Scoot towards the end of your chair. We'll have our heel on the ground. Toes are up. Bending from your hip as we lean forward. Feel the stretch in the back of our leg. Your knee is straight. Those toes are up. Just hold that position. Making sure to breathe our deep breaths. This should not hurt. And we're going to sit tall. Let's stay again with this right leg. We're going to slide your toe under the chair. See if you can point your knee down towards the floor. If you're feeling the stretch here, just rest here. If you need a deeper stretch, lean backwards. And then you'll feel the stretch on your thigh a little more. Just hold it here. Just make sure to breathe your deep breaths. Again, just a mild stretch of the exercises we did today. And let's come in back towards the center. We're going to stretch out your hip a little bit. So scoot to the end of your chair. We're going to lean back so your upper back rests on the chair. I'm going to turn sideways a little so we can see this one. So we're going to lean backwards, bringing this right knee. We're going to bring it up towards that right shoulder, just nice and slowly. Good. If there's any sharp pains with this, please do not do it. We're just really trying to move the hip around for hip flexibility. And we're going to roll the ankle in a circle here. So roll the right knee, right ankle around a circle. We're going to pause here. Your right knee, I want you to try to go diagonally up towards your left shoulder. So you're just going to push it up towards the left. Feel that stretch on the side of our hip. This should not hurt, so do what you can. There should not be any sharp pains. It might be just really tight and might not like to move. That's okay. Just try to keep pushing it to loosen the hip. And then coming back towards the center here, we're going to place this right leg on the floor. Left leg, we're going to extend in front of us. Your right leg, I want you to place the ankle on your knee. So your right ankle goes on your left knee. Just adding a little bit of pressure here. Let me turn to face forward again. So we're right here, just pushing a little pressure. You just should be feeling the stretch in the hip, the back of the hip and the front of the hip. If you need a deeper stretch here, you can slowly bend your left knee to lift your right up a little higher. This is only if you need the deeper stretch, but if not, just stay further down. So we just want to slide the leg up if you need a deeper stretch in the hip. If this is feeling uncomfortable, do not do this. If you're still doing okay and this does not hurt, you can slowly lean forward. Again, be careful, be very mindful of your hip, be mindful of your body, but it's a really good stretch if you're okay here. And then sitting tall, let's place this leg on the floor. We'll switch over to your left leg. Have your heel on the ground, toes up. Slowly bend forward from here. Feel the stretch in the hamstring, the back of our leg. And then sitting tall, take your left leg, slide your toe under the chair. Try to point the knee down. Feel the stretch on your thigh. If you don't feel the stretch, just lean back and you'll feel a deeper stretch. So just feeling a mild stretch here all the way down the front of our leg. And we're going to come back towards the center here. Let's lean back because we're going to stretch out the hip here. So I'm going to move to the side so we can see this a little better. We're going to lean back. Bring your left knee to your left shoulder. Good. Just hold it here. Just be careful of your hip. Come up as far as your hip will allow, as long as there's no sharp pains. It might be very stiff, and that's okay. Now try to roll your ankle in a circle. Let's pause your ankle here. Your left knee, we're going to push it up towards your right shoulder here. Again, be careful of your hip. Just feel the stretch. This should be very mild. Nothing should hurt. If it's really tight, just hold the position. We're just going to loosen up the ligaments and loosen up the muscle groups. And we're going to place the left leg on the floor here. I'm going to turn back to facing us. Right leg extends forward. Left leg, place the ankle on your right thigh. Good. Feel that stretch. If you need to add a little pressure, you can to feel our stretch in the groin and the back of the hip. If this is feeling very easy and you want a deeper stretch, place your right foot on the floor. You'll have a little deeper stretch, but be very careful of your hip though. So if it's really tight and painful, go back to leg straight on the floor. So only just do slight movements to see if your body will adjust to it and to stretch out. If you're doing okay in this position, just lean forward a little bit. Again, do what you can. Always listen to your own body. And let's place this leg on the floor. All right, everyone, great job today. Thank you for the workout. Please join me again next time at gentleufitness.com. And please subscribe at Gentle You Fitness, and we'll work out again next time. Thank you and have a great rest.